Can someone please explain to me the obsession with pigs in a blanket for the holiday season? I mean, we have them in America. It's not like it's something alien, but they're kind of some people they're kind of like Marmite in America. It's, either you love it or you hate it. And they're not something that is exclusively kept aside to only bring out for Christmas dinner. The UK treats pigs in a blanket kind of like this forbidden treasure that they cannot find or they can't have 11 months of the year. And then December hits, and all of a sudden, they're like, this is a foundation of our civilization, and you must respect it. It comes out like really a little bit crazy. I'm not trying to call anybody crazy. I am genuine. These are my genuine thoughts about being here for a couple years and seeing how people react to pigs in a blanket. So, for those of you who might not know, because you're from America and we don't have them as often, or at least obsess about them as often, they're tiny sausages that are wrapped in bacon, meat wrapped in meat. I'm surprised they're not more of a delicacy in America, to be honest. But they only seem to show up in the UK during the holiday season. Not at Easter, not during like summer barbecues, or maybe, I guess, they might be left over a little bit in January, but judging by the way people go crazy over them, I doubt they're even left over that long. They're basically like a festive Pokemon obsession where they only spawn when the Christmas carols start. So I'm just really taken aback by the whole like national obsession with it. So from what I understand, and if you guys know the exact history, please correct me if I'm wrong, but this dates back to Victorian times where decided to combine sausage and bacon as like this ultimate Christmas celebration side. It's really cheap. It's fairly filling. They're easy to make. And so I guess it became a tradition and it became kind of like a treat. And I suppose that, the end of the year, the holiday season is quite a big deal here in the UK. So I guess you kind of just saved up to buy the two kinds of meat for you to have as a treat for the end of the year for all of your hard work throughout the year. I mean, I know people who are like almost casting shame on others if they don't have pigs in a blanket on their Christmas plate. quite quite funny for me to see the dramatic levels of passion that British people have about pigs in the blanket, and I don't understand why. They will legitimately fight about them, whether it's homemade versus store-bought, and if it is store-bought, what store is it from? They don't have the good bacon, or they use a different kind of sausage. You don't want to do that. Everyone lies about how many they eat. Most people are like, oh, I'll just have one or two, and then all of a sudden the plate is completely empty. And supermarkets like release new versions and like new takes on pigs in a blanket for the holiday season specifically. It's almost like when the new iPhone drops. It's really crazy. In my conversations with British people about this, I've been told that they are kind of an emotional trigger. They're nostalgic. They have this comfort food feeling, and it kind of helps with the coziness of the season. And it's a symbol of the fact that it's the end of the year, school is ending, people are going home, you're in pajamas all day, saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to start a diet in January. And everyone has like a sneaking them off the trade door when they weren't really supposed to have a pig in a blanket just yet. And then all of a sudden, New Year's comes and they absolutely vanish. There might be a package or two left over in a store, which I doubt, which I highly doubt. I don't know that I've ever seen that. But I guess my why is it exclusive to this time of year? If you love them so much, it's okay to have them throughout the year. Like, why do you wait until December? Why can't you have them all year round? That's my question. Is it like a sacrilege thing? Is it because it's such a strong, long-standing Victorian, like Christmas season, holiday season tradition that you just don't want to break that tradition? Or is there really like some kind of magic dies if you have them in April with your Easter dinner? I don't understand. I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way. The only equivalent that I can think of in American terms would be something like pumpkin pie, where like we primarily only have it in the fall around Thanksgiving time because that's when pumpkins are harvested. But in reality, you can get pumpkins all year round nowadays in America and the UK. So you can have pumpkin pie any time of year, right? But people really do wait until the fall or Thanksgiving to have pumpkin pie. So I guess that would be the only equivalent, and they kind of obsess over it a little bit. I mean, I don't get that either because I don't like pumpkin pie, but that's the only thing I could think that would be somewhat equivalent to the pigs in the blanket, like, obsession here. So, I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way. I accept that that is a part of your culture, and I accept the fact that, British people are not gonna change this tradition, and I'm not trying to in any way. I think it's part of the British charm of the holiday season, to be honest. It's festive and chaotic, but I respect every bit of it. I just don't understand it. So, could you just let me know your thoughts in the comments below and just maybe help me cement it somehow in my brain a little bit? And also tell me, are you like team pigs in a blanket is exclusive for the holiday season? Or are you like, no, it's okay if we eat them in July, it'll be all right. Or you're like me where you don't understand and you're just indifferent to it either way. Also, I know that there's people that have bragged in some settings that I've been in about how many they can eat in one sitting. Are you at one of those people? And if you are, please tell me how many you've had because I've heard numbers in the teens and I'm just curious if that's normal. Again, fully respect it. I just don't understand it. So any input that you guys could give me would be greatly appreciated.